Okay, people are asking, and I guess I'll do it. So here is a Forest 5-minute major on Vladimir Tarasenko. Vladimir Tarasenko had 59 points in 76 games last season, I believe, between the Florida Panthers and the Ottawa Senators. Was much better when once he got out of Ottawa and went to Florida. He's an offense first forward, pretty much an offense only forward, and he slots right into your top six. So I'm thinking a second line, even though it might be a little slower because they're older, of Tarasenko, JT Compher, and Patrick Kane. Now, this is part of why you get rid of someone like Jake Wallman, you get rid of someone like Shane Gostisbehere, and you pick up a guy like Erik Gustafsson. Erik Gustafsson is going to give you more defense. Someone like Tyler Mott is going to give you more defense to allow Tarasenko to kind of play his game, to bring that offense and not have to worry so much about defense. This also has a lot to do with Jonathan Berggren, I think. Jonathan Berggren, Steve Yzerman today in his press conference, spoke a lot about Berggren and said basically that he's got a spot on the roster, which means that a contract for him should be signed pretty soon. So if Berggren can up his defense as well, you get a little bit more in the lineup. Now, removing that offense but adding in Tarasenko to make up for it, does it really make the Red Wings that much different than they were last season? That's yet to be seen. On paper, we look better defensively. On the back end, we look better in goal with Cam Talbot. We should be able to maybe make less, like we talked about in the last podcast, less 6-5 games, less 5-4 games where we lose, and more 3-2 games, maybe more 4-2 games, where we end up winning instead of losing points in those situations. When Yzerman was asked, do you want to make the playoffs? I think it has to do a lot with luck, a lot with some stuff going your way, a lot with less injury. But Vladimir Tarasenko, very exciting player, should be very good for this lineup, if nothing but just adding another offensive punch that you lost in someone like Shane Gostisbehere, and adding another veteran piece, Stanley Cup champion, good leadership piece to the locker room. So that's my update on Vladimir Tarasenko. As you can see, I'm in the woods. Don't bother me. I'll still probably be on Twitter, but yeah, this is my serotonin for the week. So everyone have a good night.